What's up, everybody? As you may know, I got recently invited to the Grammys by American Express to sit at the $5 million Centurion Tunnel Suites. But upon doing my research, I found out that there is also an option for a lounge at the Crypto.com Arena. And in this video, we're going to talk about the Crypto.com Lounge and the research I've done on it. Now, if you want to know about the Centurion Tunnel Suites, I'm going to be doing a full review, also posting on my Instagram at Simon I Know, so check that out. Let's get into the Crypto.com Centurion Lounge review. So I don't live in the Los Angeles area. I'm in Northern California by San Francisco. So the Crypto.com Centurion Lounge is not as maybe interesting to me. However, if you're around the Crypto.com Arena, and Los Angeles being a huge city, this is a big plus and a big perk if you're going to be checking out any of the games or concerts at the Crypto.com Arena. So the Centurion Lounge there seats up to, actually I shouldn't say seats because this is part of some of what people have been complaining, but there are 150 individuals that can get into the Crypto.com Centurion Lounge. And each individual that is a Platinum or Centurion member can bring up to 3 guests or 3 total people. And each member that is a Platinum member or Centurion member can bring up to 3 guests with them to the Crypto.com Centurion Lounge, which is really nice. And each of those guests can get up to 2 free drinks. That's complimentary. You also get 10% off concessions, which is very nice. There is also a separate Amex Centurion entrance into the Crypto.com Arena, which you should take advantage of, which speeds you through. Now, according to some of the reviews that I've seen on the Centurion Lounge at the Crypto.com Arena, there are reviews that are a mixed bag. A lot of people say that there's not enough seating at this Centurion Lounge. So you got to get there early to reserve your seat or your spot. Now, you don't get an assigned seat or spot. So once you sit there, other people have to be mindful. However, at these arenas and at these sports places, people are pushy. People are more aggressive. This isn't the typical traveler on a corporate airport trip. So you have to understand that people are going to be more aggressive to get into the Centurion Lounge, which I hear fills up really quickly. So you got to get there early at the Crypto.com Arena. And not only that, you got to get your seats and claim those seats and kind of be mindful and hold on to those seats. I hate doing that, but that's the way it is. Now for Centurion members, I think they assign you a designated seat, or I would imagine that they do, just like they do at the airport. If you know, comment below on this video to let me know if Centurion members get any type of perk to be at the Centurion Lounge at the Crypto.com Arena. A lot of people have reviewed the food as excellent or equivalent to anything else offered in the arena, and I'm glad to hear that as well. Some of the food selections include nachos, garlic fries, and other food that you could typically get from an arena type seating. They say that you could get in there up to 1.5 hours before, so you could technically get there, have 2 drinks, watch the Lakers, watch LeBron, and whoever else is visiting, or even watch a different event at the Centurion Lounge and enjoy the event, enjoy some free drinks for you and your guests. Some people have noted that waiting in line gets a little bit hectic, and people have cut the line. People have lied that the capacity is full to try to deter other people from coming in. Personally, I don't like lines. That's why maybe I'm a Centurion member. I hate lines altogether. I never wait in line, not to get into a club, not to buy a suit, which recently happened at Gucci. I had to wait in line outside to buy a tuxedo, and I did not like that at all, so I didn't buy it. You do get wristbands, and it is very important. I should tell you that you need to bring your ID and you need to bring your Amex Platinum card or Centurion card as well. And you're not going to get into the Centurion Lounge if you show up at game time. It's going to be at capacity, so you do have to show up at least an hour early. The views are not bad, so if you're watching the LA Kings, which is a hockey game, or you're watching the Lakers, which I would prefer to watch basketball over hockey, although both are exciting sports. Remember, getting there early, again, I can't stress this enough based on every review. That's the most important part. There's about 50 total seats for about 150 total members of Amex Platinum and Centurion. That's really not enough to really be comfortable. So imagine an airport when you come in and there's no seating. Be prepared to stand or get there really early. Some people say up to 2 hours early, but I've also read that it only opens up an hour and a half earlier. So if you know what time the Centurion Lounge opens, comment below at the crypto.com arena. Also, let me know if there's any other arena that has a lounge at the arena as well, and I'll do my review on that. So the big question is it worth going to the crypto arena about 2 hours early to wait in line 30 hours?
What?
30 minutes early, 30 minutes before they open up just to get in. Once you're in, everybody here in the reviews recommends you run and grab a seat. Don't look around. Don't experience anything Centurion or what the lounge has. Get a seat. That's the biggest thing you could do. Because remember, you're already paying for a ticket and a seat at the crypto arena to watch a concert, to watch the hockey game, to watch the basketball game, whatever it may be, or an event. So is it worth giving up your seat to go into the Centurion Lounge and to get a decent seat with a decent view? The seats aren't the best seats. It's not like it's courtside, which are the Tunnel Suites, which I'm going to be at for the Grammys. However, they're pretty good. And if you're sitting in the nosebleeds and you bought a nosebleed ticket for an event such as the Laker game at the cheapest possible price, this is actually a great strategy. If you have an American Express Platinum card, you would get to the game early, you would get your seat at the lounge, you would get 2 free drinks, plus 3 of your guests would get 2 free drinks as well, so a total of 4 bracelets. That's 8 drinks that you could get for free on Amex. And the nachos there are about $22. Supposedly they feed a couple people. Garlic fries are $11. They were great according to all the reviews. And overall, if you could get there early and experience the Centurion Lounge, get your seat, upgrade from a nosebleed ticket, which you could totally do. I mean, you could buy the cheapest tickets in the stadium that day and try to get to the Centurion Lounge to watch the game as a Centurion member. In my opinion, that's such a good benefit and such a great offering that Amex is having. So the food there, supposedly good. The drinks are not bad. They're great. It does get packed. The biggest thing, guys, with these reviews is get there early to try to be first in line to get the best possible seat or a seat, because it fills up. Expect about another 100 or so people watching you get up from your seat to see if they could take your seat. So once you get a seat, you're glued to that seat. I've felt that before when I would go to nightclubs, to other events where you're like, hey, I got premium real estate here. I'm not giving up. So one of your friends has to be glued down to these seats, or maybe 2 if you're there with 4 friends total, including you. They have to be glued down to the seats. They have to not move so that no one takes over what you have claimed. It reminds me of a movie with Tom Cruise where he fought for land and had to get to the spot of land that he had and that he fought for it. I forgot the movie. If you can comment below, let me know. Far and Away. The movie is Far and Away. That's right, folks. I remembered, and so did you. So yeah, Far and Away is how far the lounge is from the entrance. Now, there are ways you could get there much faster through the Amex entrance and really run up or catch the elevator or go up the stairs to where the lounge is. Make sure you're in line early. Get there at least 2 hours early. Buy those nosebleed tickets. Enjoy the Centurion Lounge. Enjoy the free drinks. Enjoy the nachos, the garlic fries, and any of the other food offering they have, including burgers. Overall, I think it's a great add-on for an American Express member, a great perk. I'm sure Centurion members actually have a reserved table. I don't know how many. Hopefully they do. Comment below if you've seen it. I've never been to the lounge. Again, I'm getting invited to go to the Grammys to be at the $5 million Centurion Tunnel. Do watch that video as well on my channel for the whole review. I'll probably do separate reviews of the tunnel and then the reviews of the Grammys. Thank you, Amex, for inviting me. Now, if you haven't checked out my podcast, The Ideal Hour, where people talk about their success stories and everything else in between, basically someone that has something to share, check it out. It's The Ideal Hour. It's on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Check you guys here next time. Look forward to the Grammys. Thank you, Amex. I may check out the Centurion Lounge when I get a chance as well.